Good afternoon. This is your usual friend Joseph Dibaranere, the son of the farmer, pursuing the principles that his father laid in farming behind for him. In fact, my father taught me that when a good day comes and I am celebrating, I should not forget where my food comes from. So, today being a Christmas day that everybody is celebrating across the world, especially the Christians, I just went to my church and I listened to my catechist. And then I came home to continue the celebration. But in doing this, I quickly remembered what my father told me, and I decided to visit my farm for about some minutes before I can return to that celebration. Remember, this is the season thieves go and steal. This is the season that farms are burnt. This is the season that our food crops easily get rotten when we fix ourselves so much in the celebration without remembering the farm activities. In fact, do so by visiting your farm as well, so that you can be sure your farm is secured before you go and continue with all the celebrations you have organized. In fact, I am always proud of the farmer because today, as it is, people will use the Bible only for some few minutes, but they will go and stay on food throughout the day, even including the night. All praise be unto the farmer. In fact, apart from the major prophets, the farmer is just the next, and you can't take this away. It is a fact that we have to come into terms with. In fact, I wish you Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. My cutlass wishes you same. So I don't want to be ungrateful to my tools. My hoe, the one that forms the symbol of my occupation, also says Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year in advance. The African, for that matter, the Dagaba or the Dagao in the singular terms, regard a celebration like this as a very good one for sharing. Mind you, before the advent of Christmas and Christianity as a whole, Dagaba and many African cultures were so much familiar with sharing. They never allowed the hungry man to go except they fed him. They never allowed the orphan to go unless they fed him and sheltered him. In fact, it is our time that we do same. More importantly, those of us who profess Christianity must show examples. In the Arab society, sharing is not something that we actually learned from Christianity. In fact, it was part of life because we were living with the principle of communalism, where everything belonged to everybody. Even the house belonged to everybody. Your the food belonged to everybody. Your child belonged to everybody. Your wife belonged to everybody except the sexual part. That one is for you. But the other part that is using her to work, sending her, belongs to everybody. And your husband was every wife's husband. They could send it to any husband, and it was your responsibility to provide. It did not matter whether your husband was having or not, somebody must be there to provide for you. Today, let's remember these good behaviors of our ancestors and migrate them into the celebration of the festival that we are found in today. Let us share, especially tomorrow is going to be the Boxing Day. Let's remember this day is not for a fight. Many of us have misconstrued it to be so. It is not as such. It is just for us to parcel things and share, to box things and share. So, as a farmer, let's make sure that we box food and share. The one who has not been eaten. In fact, if you have closed your eyes for so long, as for tomorrow, dear, remember to box something and share with him or her. Let not the poor continue to cry. Let not the hungry continue to cry of hunger. Let everybody around you become happy, at least for once. But I see what? Food is the major element that sustains life. So if we have all come to recognize this, why do we let farming to suffer? If you have any good position, use it to support farming. If you cannot engage directly, engage indirectly. If you are a government official, try to extend your hand in farming and let the farmer be well supported so that he can provide. Remember, when you are not properly fed, it is at that time that evil thoughts come into your mind. And even if you are a man of God, temptations will be very high. So let us try to make sure that we equip the farmer to continue the propagation of the gospel through his farming activities, such that life will be well sustained to promote the glory of God and prepare for our salvation, even in the eternal world. This is what God so loved us and wishes us to do. In fact, I wish you all the best. Make sure you do not overeat and become useless. Still keep your consciousness of responsibility. Let us be careful that we will come out of this festivity without hurts, without deaths. We should come out successfully, smiling and sharing our stories, how we did it and how we ended it. But remember, bless the farmer. Good afternoon. Bye.